Welcome back to episode 20 of the Ash and Blood of Angels. And as you can see, our Baroness is all but satisfied with her new dwellings. Um, Good times ahead. Good times ahead. We are making headway into a bright future. We have our dining room almost not set up, but it's taking shape. It's taking shape. We're moving the stuff in. It's all looking good. It's a bit like having friends over and you think everything is set up. You have enough food. You have enough drink. You've lit the candles. Everything is looking nice and shiny. And you don't bother too much else because you are going to have a good time. And then we look up to the left, and well, we do have guests that are not really invited to the party, but nonetheless they have showed up before the party people arrived. We are in early winter, so it's proper siege time. We've done the trading with the dwarfs, and it was a good trade actually. I think we will cut down on the finished goods, stones, stuff thingies for the time being. We have rigged up a pretty good value for our efforts. A lot comes down to, I think, not furniture, armor, kind of. We are producing good cloth armor at the moment, although it's not running as smooth as I would like. Displayed, I'm not really sure what that is about. Architecture, that's it's most probably the smoothing and the engraving. So that's a pretty big part of the value. But we do have a siege, and of course the Salaman Way we haven't put up a proper defensive structure when it comes to setting up an army and squads and training facilities and what have you. So we are a bit effed at the moment. So the first thing I will do at this point in time, I will go to the manager, and we are not going to melt any more stuff. So let's have these removed, gone. Let's actually have a look at. Whoa. So this is the dining room as far as it has come. This one is not really smoothed out yet, but it's getting there, and I almost would like to make this a dining room because it looks really nice. I like this shape. I'm going to try to reproduce it in some way because yeah, I like this kind of round and the small ribbons sticking out. You could actually make those ribbons one more square longer, and it would look really sweet. Let's have a look at this, and this one is already above standard what you need, so maybe we will not do more than put in a couple of extra doors and add those missing chests and cabinets, because uh, they are not really in this room at the moment, but she has chests and cabinet in a bedroom that she has chosen for her own. And I actually had a look at her in on the unit list. So let's go almost view. If you want to read this, be my guest. But it's mostly about feeling nothing when seeing thing die. So she's a nasty gal. She is, by the looks of it, probably living away from her husband. Udil Perplex Minds is most likely, because I am separated from Udil Perplex Minds. I cannot give in to sadness. And there's a quote: she sometimes feels sad at being separated from the loved one, from loved ones. Blah 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 blah, yada yada. But the main thing now is to get ourselves secure inside, to kind of set up a temporary army, and survive and break this siege. So the siege popped in, and I paused the game and make a quick save, and then I went to bed last night. So let's have a look to see where these dudes are actually coming from. Actually, yeah, I did have some kobolds, and they actually made it almost all the way. They were inside. They were inside actually, um, but decided to run away. So they are down this way, and up here is the start of the goblin invasion. We could, I think I've actually connected this bridge. We could take this one up, but it wouldn't make any difference because they are walking over the ice anyway, and we are, as mentioned, in early winter, so we're going to have ice on this stream for like 5-6 months at least, so it won't make any difference. However, we want to get our people inside, and when I reloaded the game, I set about to creating a burrow, and that burrow oops, oh, I forgot bits. I forgot to do some. So this one is included. This is top level, not level, with the fortifications, and going down this stairwell, it's covering this one, but for some reason I skipped this one. So let's add this as well, and the rest should now be covered by the burrow. I don't think we have any people or any jobs assigned outside at the moment. There's still trees popping up. these will need to be cut down. I'm not actually sure what's happening because they start to grow and then there is a roof. I'm not really sure how that works, but let's have those murdered for the glory of all elves. Down you go, and nothing else inside. I don't think we have any people. Let's have a look at units. There is an owl, but that's about it. Outside there are magma crabs. They are down inside. So the only thing that can be hunted is this great horned owl. Let's actually have a look at the hunters. And the hunters are doing hauling, being lazy, store items, sleeping, and some more storing items. So none of them should be outside, and neither should the fisher guys. They are doing kind of different stuff. This guy is actually starting to become a furnace operator, so he will no longer do any fishing. So at the moment I don't think there's anyone at all outside, which means that we could actually set up a alert. So let's go to military and alert, and let's create create name alert all inside. So we're going to set this alert, and we are going to make panic the active burrow. So now nobody should go outside. So what to do next? Well, we need to have some coffee. Yummy. We need to seal ourselves in, and what we should do first, I think, is to close this one for starter. That way these guys, I'm not sure at all, because at the moment there's only like 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, but they have just entered the map, so it could be a group of 10, it could be a group of 20, it could be a group of 30, but this is the first invasion, so I think this one will be a small one, like 10 or maybe 20, kind of exploratory siege group coming in. So what we will do is we are going to close this one. We can leave this one open and see if we manage to lure some of them through this belt of cage trap. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 33 traps. Depending on what side they move, we might get unlucky and only catch 11. We might get lucky if they get in a group and catch some in this and this row as well. So let's head for these, and these haven't been used in a very long time, so I'm clueless on what goes where, but I think this is the outer trade, and that is the one that needs to be absolutely closed. So let's go for Q and add task and pull lever. So that should make us a bit safer this is around this area. It is ice, so they can't get down this way. Yeah, I actually think we are going to close this one, and we are going to smile and kind of go on like nothing is happening, or rather we should actually start at least a squad of um, crossbowmen. Yeah, we really need to do that. So let's go to nobles and assign a militia commander and see if there's somebody who has any skills at all for being a militia commander. And of course there's not. So let's pick someone then. Let's go to roles. Military. Teacher. This guy, Kib Dusimenden. Kib Dusimenden. Search. Kib. You are now the militia commander, and the militia commander will need a squad, and we are going to do. We could actually go with one of the standard setups. Or we could go with let's go with the archer setup. So if we let the game run for a while, and if we do a reread of the dwarfs, and let's go to military Mark's dwarf. So this is Kib, our leader guy, who are Mark's dwarf. Then come back. So you are in the ships of spirits. It's a placeholder name for the moment. We are going to assign a group of this guy is a Mark's dwarf, but for some reason he is not a ambusher. Think we will leave him out. Assign to squad, and so we now have a full squad. Let's go to military ship, and let's go to F ammunition. $250. Let's up that one to $350. And let's go to Position, alerts, equip, uniform, supplies, schedule. And let's cancel order every 2 months. Like this, they don't have a place to train. This is a kind of a shadow setup we are doing at the moment. We could actually do one more thing, and that is to ammo set. So this is for bolts ammo. So now we have a squad set up. They are going to be not equipped at all, or rather really crappy equipped. But let's see what's happening. We are taking a dip on the frame rate. Why doesn't this bridge get closed? Could somebody please pull that lever? Yeah, there's a lot of hauling jobs going on. So let's have a look at the invasion army. It's a pretty small one. There are still a kobold, but he is most likely running away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a small squad of 10. Should be no big problem. And actually, what are they? They are kind of coming at us, and they are coming in the really coming. So this is the kobold, and he is kind of scared and running away. These guys might know where we are, and they are kind of heading our way. Oh, so this one is now closed, and that one isn't closed because I have set that one up the wrong way, as tradition goes. Or is it? Okay. Open space. No, the bridge is actually there, but and it is closed, but it doesn't show up like properly. So these guys are doing exactly what we want. They are going for this entrance, and if we are really lucky, we will catch most of them. If we are unlucky, we will catch none of them. Let's see actually how many of them that are. Oh, caps lock. Let's see how many. Lasher, an axeman, one bowman. So there's only one range, the rest is melee. And they are maybe happily walking into the traps. Yes. I'm not sure if this is new in the 40.xx version, but they used to be wandering quite happily into. Oh no! So this sneaky guy managed to get in the other way. Now we are in trouble. What we need to do now is to have this one closed very fast. Because this is the main bridge, yes. Q add P. And we will have a guy walking in, I'm afraid. I don't think we will have enough time to close this one down. And that means we will need to call in the squad as best as we can. So let's go to squad. Ships of spirits. Move. Let's see, they might not have any weapon. We are going to have most likely some casualties. No. How did these two guys think? Instead of walking in, killing off some easy, getting some easy kills, he decided he wanted to meet up with his mates and walked straight into this trap. Silly person. So let's see what this one does then. He will most likely get trapped as well. Yeah. So I think we actually could say this siege is more or less practically over. What we could do is actually kill 4 more by sapping up this bridge, and that is inner cage run. Oh, river bridge, water inlet, further water. This one hasn't been named, so let's go with capital N. Place, name, outer traps. And hopefully this one is connected. We are going to pull this one, and this siege will be pretty much over if we are lucky. We caught 4. There's 4 standing on the bridge. I'm not really sure where the other ones. They are standing right outside. So let's see if we can get a kill on these 4. I think we most likely will, because was some crundles down in the caves. We got 4 prisoners, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 on the bridge and 2 below. Nobody is pulling the bridges at the moment. Hopefully they will get that done. This guy actually managed to go and do some wood cutting while these guys were standing outside. It's a wussy siege, to say the least. Go pull it! Pull it. Get them murdered. So the inner one is now closed. The next pull should be queued. I really hope that I have connected all the bridges. Yeah. So this one is done, and the siege is now down to 1, 2, 3, 4 invaders still, actually. So 5 captured. Let's see what these guys are. Let's start from the bottom. So this guy is okay. This was that guy. This guy got hurt a bit by the bridge slamming. This guy is well, he got flung by the bridge, so this guy is a non-operating goblin. This one is okay, and those two are okay. So I kind of thought that the siege would break on that one. That means we can actually go down again, and main bridge Q. Add pull. And we got a Fey mode, but that should be okay. I'm not sure where he will go. He's going downstairs. He will find a workshop. Did you see that? This bridge, because there is a bridge. Although it's not showing up properly, but this one should be closed. And he walked in. We will need to set that bridge up in another way as soon as this siege is broken, because that will mean that these guys who are kind of mashed up, this one is okay, this one has taken some minor injury, as this guy. This guy managed to sneak in through this maybe broken bridge in some way. And squad A. Let's claim the Masons. But the military. Okay. Military alert. I'm not sure why they are not moving up. Yeah. So it's one more guy has walked into this trap. There's only one guy left, and he is standing down this way. He is continuing to siege our a bit weird. Actually, having these levers placed like this is not the best option at the moment. So this one is now open. Let's see what this guy does. Let's go to military. Nope, military. Squad A kill. Let's see if they kind of get their act together and yeah. Or military alert. All inside. They are actually collecting the cages without this guy. Oh, so he is moving. There should be a bridge. It should be closed. But he is. Let's see where this guy goes. If he decides to walk into the traps, or if he moves inside. No, he is a dummy. He is looking for his chums, and he will walk into a trap. Boom! So, siege is broken. But weird thing happened. This one is kind of broken. No, maybe not, because I removed that one. I think it should be like this before they actually obey order. Well, the siege is broken anyway, so no worries. This was a quite unexciting episode, to say the least. But what we could do is finish off the noble room with a couple of more things, like we should have some more doors created, 2 more silver doors for this one, and cabinets are needed in the sleeping chamber. Silver cabinet and silver cabinet, and containers, silver chest. This room is now way above what is actually needed, so we can move down and have this guy cancel, add weapons and ammunition, iron, bolts, repeat. So siege is broken, everybody is happy. We are collecting the captured goblins, and we have started our mysterious thing. Let's see what he gathered. So some granite, and then some more granite. Some rough gems, some leather, some gold bars, some cloth, some leather, and bone, and some cut diorite cabochons. So in the next episode we will have a new artifact created, and in the next episode we will dig out and prepare for setting up a proper military, and we will get that cloth industry finally sorted out. I've been doing some planning, and hopefully it will come through. So catch you in the next episode. This has been more uneventful than I kind of thought. But anyway, see you in the next one, and bye bye.